Welcome to It's a Piece of Cake. I'm Lima, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to make these very simple chocolate Easter nests. So you're going to get a little bit of foil and you're going to fold it in half just to make it a little bit thicker, and then you're going to kind of cup it through a mug. So any size mug you can use, and then you're going to temper some chocolate, put that chocolate into a piping bag, and then just squiggle it around just to get like a round shaped nest. So it's very, very simple to do. If you don't know how to temper your chocolate, I do have a video which I'll put at the link of at the end of this video, but you can also use compound chocolate, and I have a video explaining what compound chocolate is as well. So I'm just kind of going to circular motions, and then I'm going to pop this in the fridge and let that completely set. When it has set, just remove it from the mug and then gently peel away the foil. Just take your time because you don't want to break it. Just be nice and gentle, but the foil will come away from the chocolate. So as you can see, when I did fold my foil, I made it nice and thick so it's nice and sturdy and easy for the nest to kind of sit into. If your foil is too thin, it might just kind of sink in. So just kind of fold your foil into halves and then again half, and then that way it will give you a nice thick foil, and then it'll be also easy to remove away. And then you've got this very simple Easter chocolate nest, which I think is the easiest way to make chocolate nests. And it looks really, really cute. So here I'm going to do it again, and I'm going to do another 3 more so you guys can see it again. So I've got my foil and just cupping it and kind of pressing it inside that mug and pushing it down just to kind of give us like a little bowl shape. And of course you can do a very similar method using a bowl, which I have done a few years ago. I'll put a link if you want to watch that video. That's a very simple way of making chocolate nests as well. But these are like making very simple mini ones where you can make lots of them. It's a fantastic idea to do with children. So I'm just doing this one myself, but then I'm going to be doing this with my children. If you are in quarantine at home, then this is just a very easy do-it-yourself kind of fun activity for the kids to do, because if you know how to temper your chocolate, then it's incredibly easy. But like I said, I will put a video at the end of this tutorial that shows you how to temper your chocolate. But if you don't know how to temper your chocolate, then just use a compound chocolate. With compound chocolate, you just melt it in the microwave and then you can use it straight away. But I do have a full tutorial on that as well to explain you that. So I think, if you are in lockdown and, you still want to kind of celebrate Easter, or do something with the Easter theme, because, in Australia we're not going to be allowed to go anywhere. So I think that this will be a fun kind of activity to do with kids at home, because it is, like I said, very simple. So as you can see, I'm doing the exact same thing with what we did earlier, just kind of piping on the chocolate into the foil, and there is no wrong or right, so you can kind of swirl your hand to get like a swirl shape. We can go up and down, do zigzag. It's your nest, they're personalized, so you don't have to worry about them being perfect. They all work out really, really good. And then you just kind of repeat the layers to get it quite thick, or you don't have to have it thick, but if you feel like, you can do one coat of the nest and then pop it in the fridge and then repeat and do a second coat. That will just give you a really thick nest rather than just doing it all at once. So pop it in the fridge when you've done kind of one layer of it, and then get it out of the fridge while that layer has set, and then repeat that so you can get a really sturdy thick nest. Once you have finished with the nest design that you want, so once you've done it and you're happy with it, let it in the fridge completely firm up, and then like before, gently move away the foil, and then you have these really personalized custom kind of made nests. And I love the fact that they're all different. So you will have some of them that kind of tilt on the side, some that sit nice and flat, so they'll be all different, and I think that's what makes it really nice. And if you wanted to give it away to someone, you can buy yourself a little cake board, or just cut a piece of cardboard out, wrap it in foil, and then just use a bit more of your chocolate to stick it onto the little foil, and then you can kind of cellophane it and gift wrap it and add some eggs in there if you wanted to. So that's a way if you wanted to give it to someone. Very easy way. A little bit of cardboard, stick it onto the cardboard and cellophane it. And then you add some Easter eggs. I bought here some store-bought Easter eggs, which I'm just unwrapping. And then just to kind of give it like the foil look without the foil being onto them, all I've done is sprayed my chocolates with a little bit of non-stick cooking spray. Any non-stick cooking spray will do. And then I'm using these bought pearl dust. So you can get these pearl shimmers in your cake decorating shop, and all you do is use a soft brush and you brush it onto the chocolate, and because we sprayed it with that non-stick cooking spray, that becomes our glue, and then the powder sticks onto the chocolate, and then you have these chocolates that look like they're wrapped in foil. Or you can just skip this part and just use normal Easter eggs that are wrapped in foil, but I like the idea that they look like foil but they're not foil. So I'm going to brush on. I'm only doing a few of them because I'm going to leave the rest of the bag for my children to do, because I know that this is going to be their favourite part. And then you can just pop them inside the eggs, and you've got these beautiful Easter eggs and NESTS, which I think is so easy to do. And then you can buy yourself some Easter decorations and just stick them into place if you wanted to, by adding a little bit more chocolate onto them and then sticking them onto place. So the last thing I'm going to do to my NESTS is use a bit more of the luster dust and just kind of brush it onto the nest. And I'm using the bronze color here, and I think it looks really nice. And if you don't want to, obviously skip this part, but I just love the look of brushing it on, and it gives you this kind of metallic, kind of really beautiful shimmery look to it. So just brushing on that powder. I'm kind of using the excess powder that was left on the brush and just really using that to brush it through and brush it onto them, and I like that look there. So I hope you guys are having a safe Easter if you are in quarantine at home. Let me know what's happening in your country. I would love to know. I'd love to hear stories about everyone around the world, how your country's coping with it, what yous are doing. Are you in lockdown? Is your country in a recovery mode? Love to hear from yous. We are in quarantine in most of Australia at the moment, so I'm thinking of doing lots of projects that I can do with my children at home, and I'm coming up with kind of easy, fun activities. So I hope you guys are enjoying them, and if you are, let me know by giving me a thumbs up. And like I said, I'd love to hear from you, from your country, what you are going through. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Hope you do have a safe Easter. I will be releasing one more video during Easter before it. Will be another NEST tutorial I've done. Another easy way of making NEST. I don't think it's as easy as this one. This one gets quite. I don't know how you can come up with something as easy than this one. So, and with this one, just quickly wanted to mention, if you do make a cake, like just a normal regular cake, you can use these NESTS as cake toppers, so you can put them on top. Or if you use smaller little cups, you can use them as well. Make the same thing but in smaller little cups, and you can use it as cupcake toppers as well. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care, and hope to see you next Tuesday. Bye for now.